Hey guys, it's Courtney and Seth here, and today we are back at Hard Rock Hotel at Universal Orlando. We haven't stayed here in a while, and I think the last time we stayed here was for our old resort tour review video. Yep. So we're super excited to be staying here. We're going to show you guys all of the updates to the hotel, our room tour, and basically give you a whole tour and review of the hotel itself. So if you'd like to join us, let's go. The Hard Rock Hotel opened in January of 2001. Hard Rock Hotel is one of 3 premier Universal resorts that offers guests unlimited express passes on the day of check-in, the length of your stay, and the day of checkout. Hard Rock also offers guests more upscale amenities, such as seated dining locations, water taxi transportation, and more. Just a short walk from Universal Studios, Hard Rock could be the best hotel on property. So let's make our way inside the hotel to begin our stay. And as you walk into the resort here, right here, over here is the main lobby entrance. There is an outside entrance to the Palm restaurant right over here. So that is a pretty expensive restaurant. We've never eaten there and probably won't be eating there this trip just because we like to eat in the parks. But just know that is there if you would like to come and have more of an upscale meal.
So out here at the front entrance here, they have this really cool fountain, but it's really cool to check out with the guitars there. Also, it looks like the self-parking and some of the valet parking is to the left and right here, so it's really not that far of a walk if you do come and park your car to the main entrance. And so here's the rates for if you're going to park your car.
Alright, so I'm going to head right over here to check in. We are going to try to use the Hard Rock Awards. I know they recently changed to like a Unity system, so I'm hoping it's accepted here, but we'll let you guys know. And also while I'm checking in, Seth is going to grab our luggage and head over to luggage services and drop that off. Since our room isn't quite ready yet, he's going to drop that off so we can go ahead and head into the park, and we'll just come by and pick it up later. And also here in the lobby we do have the Vacation Planning Center, so if you're looking to pick up your theme park tickets or any extra add-ons, you can do that over here, as well as, talk to the team members if you need any other assistance. Alright guys, so we've made it to our 2-queen bed room. We're going to start here with the closet. So standard closet, like most Universal hotels, our Bible is actually in here, along with some extra sheets, our safe, hangers, our luggage rack. We did get our luggage ourselves, but you can have assistance with that if needed. And here we have our coffee bar, it looks like, with some Fiji water, an ice bucket, things like that. And I am going to show you guys the bathroom. I'm going to get Seth to come around here and turn on the light for me. Alright, so here is our room. I believe, just because things look a little on the shorter side, that we have an ADA compliant room, just because we did ask for a tub. So we have our vanity here with some decorative artwork, looks like some drumsticks. And we actually love the toiletries here. It is the Hard Rock specific brand for the Rock Spa. So it comes with the shampoo, body lotion, conditioner, and things like that. So we will definitely be taking that home if we don't use it. But let's check out the bathroom here, which also includes its own sink. And we have the bathtub here as we requested, not a shower. And as well as all the other Universal hotels, you can use your towels a second day. It's basically Hard Rock or Universal's initiative to go green. So let's check out the rest of the room here. Alright, so we have our 2 queen beds, as well as we have the mirror here. I do remember this. I think this is standard in each room. We have some heights of some artists here. So let's see. Around 5 foot, we have Stevie Nicks and Pat Benatar and Dolly Parton. So Seth, what's your height?
5'8".
5'8". Is that here?
Yeah.
What's that say?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
John, Whitney Houston, Bob
So
Marley.
they're your height. So that's a cute little touch here. But let's look at the beds here. We do have some basically standard beds. Nothing too fancy about the Hard Rock hotels as far as the theming goes. You really stay here for that short walk. But we also have our TV. I think our mini fridge was back there in the coffee area right there. And we have our little desk area, again with some decorative hard rock artwork. Looks like some speaker heads there. And as well as our second bed. And we are on floor number 2. So we're not quite on the bottom floor, but we are pretty close to it. But we do have a garden view room here this week.
You can see the waterway there.
You can see the waterway. Oh yeah, you can. Very nice view there of the walking path. And as well, I did want to show you guys, Seth and I are pretty tired from today. We did get up around 2 a.m. a little bit before, so we are just going to order some room service tonight. And we did order the legendary burger. That's what I got customized. And Seth, what did you get?
I got the pan roasted chicken breast.
Yeah, pan roasted chicken breast. So they said it's about a 45-minute wait, so we went ahead and ordered that before we started filming for you guys. So hopefully it will be here soon for us to show you guys. But also, we have our room keys, which also double as the unlimited express passes. So again, another great perk of staying here, especially if you can find a really good rate. So we have those every day, including day of check-in and check-out. And it looks like Seth has sent something right here for us to look at. What is this?
It's just
like an FAQ?
Yeah, essentially of just how to chat. You can text or call
chat your service.
For any little thing you need. When's the checkout?
This is a really neat service because you can use this if you need anything like extra towels, extra blankets, or you can even make dining reservations that way. But if you guys haven't seen our dining reservations video, there's a little bit of an easier process to do that, so be sure to check that out. But it also talks about their green initiative, as I mentioned, like you can use your towels an extra day, what time they come in for room service. They're smoke free. So this is basically some FAQs. I've not seen anything like this at the other hotels.
Yeah, I don't remember that here before either.
No, I don't either, for sure. But Hard Rock is sort of an odd brand for the Lowe's hotels because, you know, they're not necessarily a Lowe's brand, but we're not even 100% sure how necessarily that works, but this is our room in a nutshell. So we're going to keep walking around the rest of the resort and take you guys with us.
All right, so our room service was delivered. Let's check things out. So, yeah, it actually didn't take that long, and this is my chicken, and I got it the way it comes. So it comes with the mushroom sauce, the tomatoes, and the broccoli there. And then Courtney got the cheeseburger, and it's got some bacon, the onion ring, and there's the fries, and they did place the toppings on the side there with the condiments as well, and we got a side of mashed potatoes to go with it. So we're going to dig into this and let you know what we think.
Alright guys, and just a reminder, if you are buying anything in the park, you don't have to carry it around all day. This resort, specifically for Hard Rock, they do offer the package delivery service right to your room, so be sure to use that cool service. So we do have a lot more to explore at this hotel, so let's start back at square one and explore some more.
This restaurant, The Palm, is very popular here. And it's really cool as well because the entrance of it is right off the main entrance here. So it's very convenient even if you don't stay here. I'm going to give you a quick look of the menu here. Unfortunately, Courtney and I still haven't been able to come here just from looking at the menu here. You can see the prices here, and it does hike up the mountain there just a little bit, so just be aware of that if you do decide to come here and eat. And as we mentioned in one of our previous videos talking about the adult things to do at Universal, here is an artist that's going to be here at the Velvet Bar. And there is the Palm restaurant that I mentioned before, so it does have that entrance from the exterior, but if you take a right when you first come into the lobby, continue down this path here, it'll take you to the Palm restaurant. So right outside the seating in the main lobby in the Velvet Bar, they've got this whole area here with another little bar way over there. It's really cool to hang out right here, and you can really get some good views of the pool. I didn't realize that this went so far over. Like, It's literally the whole back side of the hotel here is for seating and hanging out. So I've come pretty much to the end of this covered area that's out here, and I'm gonna pop back in right here in the hallway, which is gonna go right to where the ballrooms and meeting rooms are. So pretty much this is it. Folks can rent these rooms, use them for pretty much anything. I like the carpet here. It's like a fretboard with strings. Pretty neat, but we're gonna head on back to the main lobby. So this morning we're gonna go to the kitchen to get some breakfast. And sort of as this little directory mentions, Starbucks, Emack, Bolios, and the kitchen is right down these stairs. Alright, so here we are, so we're gonna head right in.
Alright, so we have made it into the kitchen for breakfast. They have completely remodeled in here since our last video, which is actually the last time we stayed here. So let's take a look. They did say the buffet, I think, is in a slightly different spot. We're going to check out everything now. Alright, so you guys know we typically don't do the buffet, but I did want to show it to you guys anyways. Looks like here's the pastry and cereal station. And over here, this is, looks like, oh, they're labeled here. Perfect. We have breakfast potatoes, bacon, sausage, corned beef hash. Okay. Looks like that might be some syrup. And scrambled eggs, pancakes, French toast, and it looks like some fruit, whipped cream, and some fruit something or another. Looks like maybe some kind of preserve. Let's see what else they have. Looks like they also have some biscuits and gravy here. Looks like some add-ons for maybe like a parfait. And hot sticky buns, grits there, and some oatmeal. And I think the last thing over here is going to be the omelet station, made to order omelet station. And it looks like they also have something for like a toaster for your bagels and toast and things like that if you would like. And all of this again is new. I can definitely tell it's more fresh. And right over here it looks like we have the bar. Of course it's breakfast time right now, so they're not open. But if you come here for dinner or just come here for a drink, you can feel free to visit the new bar.
Alright, so here's a closer look at the menu. This is the a la carte menu, so you can just choose any of the items here and they'll bring it out to you like normal.
Alright, so Seth is going to get the classic eggs Benedict. Usually I get the omelet. I may get that another day this week, but I'm actually going to go with the buttermilk pancake stack. Also wanted to note that they do offer the unlimited sangrias, Bloody Marys, and mimosas here for $25, but it is unlimited. But we also got the coffee, which is, where is that? Oh, there it is, which is about $5 a person. So if you know you can eat more than one of these entrees, then really the buffet is going to be a little bit more worth it. And for final reference, the prices for the buffet are listed as $29 for adults, and children 3 to 9 is $17, and if you have a child under the age of 3, it is complimentary.
Alright, so here's my eggs Benedict. Looks really good, and it comes with the potatoes and the grilled vegetables. And Courtney got the pancakes. It's looks like some powdered sugar on there. There's her syrup. Those are pretty big, so good luck eating all that.
And guys, don't forget, they do take an annual pass holder discount here, so just be sure to show your pass to your server before you get your final bill.
And I didn't even realize this, but today's Sunday, and we could have done acoustic brunch, although we did get up and eat breakfast way earlier than 10:30, but that's nice to know.
Alright guys, so we wanted to do a quick review of the room service that we got last night and the breakfast food that we done today. So for the room service, we got 2 separate dishes. You got the chicken plate.
Yeah, it was pan-seared chicken.
And I just got the legendary burger, which is one of their classic burgers. I think what makes it kind of special is the onion ring that comes with it. But everything was delicious. Honestly, they said 45 minutes. I think maybe it took 20. Yeah. Maybe. Not even that long. We also got an additional side of mashed potatoes because I like their garlic mashed potatoes. It's been a while since I've had them, but I didn't have them here. I actually had it at another Hard Rock location, and this was still pretty up to par. You said the lady that brought in the food said that it was all prepared by the kitchen chef. Yeah. So it's all in that same kind of kitchen location. They just basically plate it and bring it up to your room instead of eating there. So that was really good. Can't really say anything special about it just because it was a burger. I mean, it didn't taste special or anything like that, but the convenience of it was definitely a plus because we were just dead tired from getting up so early to get here. But how was your chicken?
It was way better than I expected.
Yeah,
I would get that again.
Was really good.
Yeah, so it was like a creamy mushroom sauce, yep. And it did come with the mushrooms. So if you like mushrooms, that was amazing, especially when it was on some of the garlic mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And the broccoli was good too. Whatever they put on that seasoning, yeah. It was pretty good and tender. But overall, I would get that again.
Maybe that one is served somewhere else in the resort or at a Hard Rock location. We'll try to double check that if we can remember. But the breakfast this morning at the kitchen was good as always. I actually went with something I don't normally get. I just got the pancakes. Usually I get the omelet, but you went with your traditional eggs Benedict.
Yep.
But the pancakes were good. It came with 4 pancakes. And I was kind of a little bit worried about the pricing of it just because I think it was like $19. Yeah. And I was thinking it doesn't even come with a side. You know, I was kind of worried about that. But honestly, it came with 4 thick pancakes. Yeah. I didn't even make a dent in that, so I didn't need a side. So it was worth it as far as the food proportions go. But pancakes, you know, nothing was really that special about them. But the syrup tasted kind of, I don't even know what other word to use other than fancier than like a store-bought syrup. But it was good. It was fine. I just didn't finish it all. But what about your eggs Benedict?
It was as good as I remember.
Yeah. You like getting that here?
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite things.
Or every Lowe's hotel, you like to get that?
Yeah. Because I don't eat it anywhere else, I guess. Like, I don't fix it at home, so it's sort of just a treat.
Not the easiest thing to fix, I've heard. But
yeah.
Even though this is a Hard Rock hotel, it's basically the same menu as all the other Lowe's hotels. And with that being said, I did want to give you guys just a quick update about us checking in yesterday. We did try to use our old Hard Rock reward points, but now since they've changed over to that Unity system, they said that since this is technically a third-party hotel, but they still partner with Lowe's, they actually don't accept those Unity points anymore. So we weren't able to use those, but we're going to try to use them like in the rock shop on some merch or something like that. So anyways, we're going to keep heading around the resort and take you guys with us.
Alright, and directly to the right of the pathway to the kitchen is Emack and Bolios. So Emack and Bolios is also a Starbucks. So just like the other Universal resorts, you can definitely get your Starbucks items there. So Emack and Bolios has a lot of grab and go options and snacks, cereals, chips. They also have the freestyle machine for the souvenir cups that you can purchase here. Looks like they've got coffee, some floats for the pool, other pool toys, sunscreen, aloe, and oh boy, they actually have a whole shelf of liquor. They've got some fruit here, puzzles, lunch boxes. Over they've got different pastries, donuts. And in this cooler over here, they've got cold beer, wine, milk, juices, water. So the lunch and dinner is from 11 a.m. to midnight. So you could come by during those times and looks like we can grab pizza, grilled chicken wraps, mozzarella cheese sticks. Looks like they got a really good selection. Salads. So for reference to where we are, you come down the stairwell there, and the first thing you come across when you go down to the right is Body Rock. So when you first come in Body Rock, you've got changing room, bathrooms for men and women, complimentary towels, and water. So let's go in there and kind of see what all the equipment they have. Looks like they've got plenty of bikes, ellipticals, treadmills, row machines, and a few dumbbells, along with a couple of different cable machines. So I don't even think we've ever even saw the arcade here, but if you go right past the kitchen and continue down the walking path, you'll reach the power station. It's at the very end, which there's also a second entrance there right beside where all the covered billiard tables are. But we'll go here and see what they got. Looks pretty normal. I like that they've got the air hockey table there. And let's see if we can find any themed ones that's relevant to the theme parks. Alright, there is Transformers, and they've got a Jurassic Park. They use the cards to swipe to load your money. There's no tokens or tickets, but they are all saved on a card.
Alright, so we're going to check out the rock shop real quick. There are 2 entrances, one right here in the lobby and another over here to the side near the elevators, but let's go in and check it out. So they mainly have like the classic Hard Rock merch in this store, kind of like any Hard Rock cafe or something like that. But they also have some like resort beachy, type wear in here as well. Let's check out what else they have. And they do have some specific merch actually for the hotel. Like this shirt here looks like it has the front of the hotel on it. And they also have just some things that specifically say Orlando on them, probably similar to what they have in the Hard Rock Cafe restaurant in City Walk. It looks like we have, again, just some Hard Rock Orlando tees, basic things like that. And over here they do have some like your basic toiletry items like most hotels keep. If you forgot something or need like a candy bar, some deodorant or medicine, things like that, they do have that in here as well. But it is a very small section. And one of our favorite items in this hotel with the memorabilia is from Gene Simmons himself. This looks like it was if I remember right, and I'm trying to read it from here, I think this was a prototype. Yeah, prototype backspace. So be sure to look even here in the rock shop for some cool memorabilia.
Alright guys, so today we're going to try to chill out a little bit and head to the pool this morning. First thing, but I did want to mention that the easiest way to get to the pool is as soon as you get to the first floor from the elevators, just straight across, takes you to the main pool entrance. So don't worry about packing towels. They have towels and water here at this desk, and you can just drop it off when you're finished, so it makes it more convenient when packing and coming to the pool. Okay, so I wanted to mention that there are plenty of seats all around the pool, but every seat does have a table number for you to scan to look at the menu of the club bar, and you give them the table number and put in your order or drink and they'll bring it right to you. And here's a little look at the menu here. So they've got appetizers, salads, flatbread, sandwiches, desserts, kids menu, cocktails, draft beer. You can get beer by the bucket, by the glass, or wine by the glass, and
or by the bottle. Yeah.
So they've got quite a bit of things here that you can get while you're spending the day at the pool.
And right over there is where you would be ordering from the beach club, which again, we're down here kind of early today. Unfortunately, it's not open yet. I think it opens at around 11 and the food may start around noon. But we have went over there before and gotten some cocktails. It is a really fun place to kind of hang out. There are some tables over there, so be sure to check out the beach club when you're here. Alright guys, so Seth is headed over to the water slide, but while he is headed over there with the GoPro, I wanted to show you guys the cabanas here, or some of the cabanas you can rent. We're not doing that today. We've already found just a couple seats, but you can rent these similar to like the setup they have at Volcano Bay if you're wanting to do just like a pool day or something. But they have seats, a TV, they have towels, and I think you can order food and drink from here as well, once the bar and stuff opens. But let's check back in with Seth. He should be back over at the water slide now, and I'm hoping that he's filming that for you guys.
So to the far side of the beach club bar is the pathway to get to the water slide. Looks like you go up the steps over here in the corner.
So another really neat thing about Hard Rock is that in the pool there is actually music playing underwater on the speakers. It doesn't pick up too well on our GoPro here, but be sure to listen for that little detail during your visit.
So, pro tip, if you're trying to get to the parks as soon as possible, go through the pool. As long as the pool is open, just keep left on the walkway there and you'll find another gate that has a walkway that leads to the garden path out there. And it's going to put you a minute or two ahead of walking from where the water taxi is. And it'll be faster than the water taxi. It's actually a little over 3 minutes, which we have time before.
So lastly, I do want to tell you guys about the water taxi. I'm going to ride it today just to show you the process. The water taxi arrives roughly every 15 minutes and it takes you to the ports and City Walk. Seth and I do prefer the 3-minute walk over waiting on the water taxi, but it is an option if needed. Alright guys, so wanted to wrap up our time here at Hard Rock. I know it's been a while since we've stayed here. It's been a long week, but a fun week for sure. I'm definitely glad that we got to stay here again. Couple of updates that we've noticed. I feel like they've added a few more items to Emack and Bolios, which we loved. So we ended up getting something from there about every day.
Yep.
I think honestly a sandwich or some kind of snack from there every day. So I'm glad that they've either updated that, or if we didn't notice it in the past, that was just our bad. But I'm glad that we were able to highlight that and find a new place to get snacks. We also went to the pool, which is a smaller pool, versus the other premier hotels. But really for us, we wanted to go down there kind of just for like a relaxed day or some relaxed time. When we went down there, the bar wasn't open yet. Honestly, we should have went back a little bit later.
Yeah.
And went so we could actually sit at the bar. Usually there's a DJ and stuff like that. So next time we'll definitely be sure to do that. But honestly, everything was up to par as normal. We just really like staying here for the walk. Honestly, the short walk
it's hard to beat. It almost makes me like excited more to like go back and forth.
Yeah, it's
like,
easy.
It's just easier.
It doesn't feel like a hassle.
I don't feel like I'm really dreading having to walk back or wait on a water taxi to get back to the hotel from the parks.
Yeah, it's super easy to just walk back and forth. It's not as much of a hassle, I guess. But that's a big deal for us. But if you guys are interested in kind of a play-by-play review of all of the 3 premier hotels, Seth and I have done a video on that, kind of comparing the different amenities. So be sure to check that video out if you're kind of wondering how Hard Rock compares to the other 2. But overall, we would definitely recommend staying here, and it's got a great family atmosphere. It's got plenty of things to do as well, but it also has some of those adult things to do, like the Velvet Bar, the pool bar, and things like that. So we definitely recommend checking it out. But we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like this video, comment, let us know if you've ever stayed here before or plan to in the future. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more Universal content coming soon. So until next time, we hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye.